The Village Global Network presents Me and the Boys Wrestling. Sponsored by
420 DNA. If it's in you, it should be on you.
And Holden Roads Coffee. Always fresh, never tired. Coffee with personality. Check out www.holdenroadscoffee.com. Friends, welcome back to Me and the Boys Wrestling. My name is James Owen Brown, and I'm joined by my co-host,
David Dablock Terrell. Ladies and gentlemen, forgive the delay, but we are back with Bakelash. Notice me, and it is something that's going to make you bat your lashes because we're about to whoop some asses.
I can't believe this is where we're at.
Really?
We saw the genesis of Bakelash. Okay, we brought in a gingerbread man onto the roster because he's totes of Dubbz, and he's got little jelly bean gumdrop buttons and an icing smile face, and he's adorable.
Bro, did you say toe to Dubbz?
He's totes of Dubbz.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't hearing things. Either way.
And then all of a sudden he was given a backstory in the chat, and the backstory started to spiral out of control, and all of a sudden there was a production line for gingerbread men.
Yeah.
All of a sudden there were 5 gingerbread men running around.
Yeah, and they were kicking ass and taking names.
The gingerbread men were involved everywhere. They didn't care who they stepped on or who they interfered with.
They became a collective of wrestlers.
They showed up in a music video.
In a music video.
Yeah. And then DMP and Tommy were recruiting other guys, recruited Danger Boy Dana Boyle, gave him a little white shirt and everything, Gingersnaps on the ladies' side, Saul Bredman.
Oh my gosh, the people they pulled in would make you think they were trying to usurp the throne.
Unbelievable, running rampant. And then a tweet emerges that not everything is as good as it seems over there. We start to see cracks in the Lollipop World Order. That's DMP and Tommy's tag team.
Yeah, Gingy Forever and Gingy 2, Gingy Classic and Gingy Forever. It became a clash of who was the superior gingerbread person.
Yeah, we saw Brooke take down 3 gingerbread men.
And I'm trying to figure out how I got beat by one, but whatever.
I know, it stings so bad.
It burns.
I am coming hard for Gingy C.
Yeah.
Let's start this episode because I want to get to Bakelash. Firing it up now, future James.
Brought to you in part by 420 DNA. To continue.
It should be on you. Just like it's on me.
Even the boys wrestling.
Here we are, powered by the Village Global Network, making the net work.
I like the way that sounds.
It's good.
It just came to me.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah.
We're in St. Louis, Missouri.
Oh, if I'm not mistaken, Randy Orton.
Sure.
No. Well,
Comments light up.
yeah.
So here's what happened. We saw a eliminator match. We took 8 guys, narrowed it down to 1, who was Sonic the Hedgehog. We did a 10-man rumble, narrowed it down to 1, which was the Mask. Now the Mask and Sonic the Hedgehog are going to fight each other. Loser is fired. Now, I will explain what in the hell is wrong with Sonic the Hedgehog's face.
For those of you listening, just take note.
What happened? Sonic looked okay. He looked kind of funny and wonky, but he looked okay. And then we started doing some You're Fired stuff, and I deleted a few guys, and it asked me something about imported parts are used on another character. Are you sure you want to delete? And I was like, I don't care about any of that.
Yeah, who cares about imported parts?
So off they
Sonic
go.
with the power bomb outside the ring.
Off they go. You're out of here. And along with it went Sonic's face.
Oh, but he just put the Mask's face into the floor with a basement base breaker sidewalk. Arm modified into a backbreaker onto the Mask. as they get closer and closer to the table.
Hey, there's 3 announcers at that table today.
Yeah.
This is a table match. Also.
Which explains why they're closer and closer to the table. The chop knife edge.
Sonic no-sells it with the kip up at the mask. Runs him into the corner now. Irish whip to the corner, followed by a clothesline. Mask tapping his head.
Clothesline again to Sonic the Hedgehog. Or what we can assume is Sonic the Hedgehog from his blue body and red-white shoes. Springboard does the mask off the ropes. Sonic follows suit, except he lands it with the springboard DDT.
A couple big misses there from each guy.
Yeah.
Like a drop kick at the same time as a springboard. Neither registers. And now Sonic comes at the mask with a flurry of strikes. Now puts him down.
Oh, good stuff. Chest kick.
Sonic in control at the moment, but the mask with a kip up of his own.
Irish whip off the ropes. Oh, Sonic reverses. Oh.
Mask fires Sonic to the apron. Now he's going after that table. It's a good opportunity maybe to get it set up quick. No. He throws it down. He could have hit him with it.
Easily. Sonic throws the mask into the corner. Reverses the second punch. Oh, hammerlock DDT, aka the Que Paso.
Onto the table too.
That's gotta hurt.
Well, you can't tell by reading the expressionless flat face of Sonic the Hedgehog.
It's very blue and otherwise expressionless. Clothesline does Sonic get as he picks up the table.
A lot of color in this match.
Yeah, the bright yellow of the mask, the green face, and the white and blue of Sonic with the red shoes.
One of these guys is going to be fired. Now we saw a lot of guys go. Oh, look at that! Oh my God!
Oh my God! Sonic just got thrown through the table.
Up over the top rope and down onto a table that was set up at ringside. And that's what a way to lose.
Jeez. Right in line with one of these guys are going to get fired.
Yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog fired from Me and the Boys Wrestling in the mask. The mask. He survived a lot. There were 18 guys on the chopping block.
Yeah.
We did an 8-man eliminator and a 10-man rumble in the mask. The only one standing at the end. Here we go. We're going to see the undefeated newcomer Tebow take on Daredevil.
Oh yeah, this is going to be a treat.
Yet to be pinned in singles competition. Just like Swish, just like Dubbz, these newcomers tearing it up early.
They get a name for themselves.
Daredevil wants to extend the hand. Oh, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't. Oh, he got slapped by Tebow. Oh, yeah. Blood red ring. Let's go.
I don't know Tebow, but, I mean, he's not going to take that kind of disrespect.
No.
Yeah, so I teased it a few weeks ago where things went wonky.
Belly to belly suplex.
In the ring. It was so long ago, I don't know if anybody remembers. And a lot of the footage I didn't end up using because there was a lot of wonkiness in it. But the ring turning red was one of them.
Okay.
Ooh. And you can see the little Me and the Boys font, and it's doubled up.
Hey.
I don't know.
Tebow's probably seeing doubles after getting thrown out the ring. And Daredevil is, definitely ensuring that by kicking him right in the face.
There's almost like a ripcord element to that.
A little bit, yeah.
Crowd loving it in the front row. That guy in the green shirt, he's all about it.
He is celebrating his face out.
Tebow says it's over, but he just got speared.
Right off the ring apron.
Oh,
the attempted senton by Daredevil misses wildly.
Tebow just sidestepped it. Have you seen those clips of Samoa Joe? I feel like we talked about this maybe a few weeks ago.
I just saw the last one I saw was when he was checking Lesnar before the title match so many years ago when before Reigns was reigning.
Okay.
Yeah.
Somebody clipped together a montage of Samoa Joe just sidestepping aerial moves,
Yeah.
and it's amazing.
Oh, wow.
It's hilarious.
That looked like a phenomenal forearm.
Yeah. Daredevil pulling out some of those AJ Styles moves.
I guess it'll be a dangerous forearm.
Sure.
Oh, no. The knees to the noggin.
Nasty. Tebow all tied up in the ropes, and Daredevil hits him with a series of strikes, and then one more to knock him from the apron to the arena floor. Now he's climbing the top rope, pointing at somebody in the front row.
Calling for it.
Oh my God.
Cross body from the top of the ring to the outside floor, landing on Tebow, who sweeps his legs.
It's that kind of stuff that I don't accept when people are like, wrestling's fake.
I'll venture as far as to say choreographed.
Oh, definitely. But fake? You
No.
can't fake jumping from 6, 8 feet in the air.
From the top of the ring to the floor is actually, about 6, 8 feet in the air. At least 8 feet in the air.
Yeah.
Because I've seen 6 foot people
it's
stand.
money.
Yeah, 6 people who are 6 feet tall stand by it, and it still have that much room. So
Yeah, there's still some space. So how do you, and you're jumping at a man? Oh my God, nasty.
Oh, the devilish endeavor.
Daredevil hits some sort of a finishing move on Tebow, but it's not going to be enough to keep the rookie down.
Oh, pop up,
Oh.
Samoan drop. Tebow with the pin. 1, 2, kick out by Daredevil.
It's a high impact move.
Definitely. And
He hits it so quick.
The hang time.
Yeah,
Oh,
way up in the air.
Tebow bringing him back in the hard way.
Lands a punch right on his back. Now he's going to Irish whip Daredevil.
Drops down, runs into him. Oh, Daredevil with the kicks. DDT to Tebow.
Nasty looking DDT into this blood red ring that we've got today for some reason.
Oh, the passion of me and the boys. The fact that we wake up in true silence could be why.
It's true.
Oh, knee to the gut.
Couple of nasty knee shots. Now he's going to stand him back up. Now Daredevil's got him up and hits him with like a slam of some kind. I don't know if that's...
It wasn't
Looks
quite
familiar.
It wasn't quite an F5. It would look like an A attitude adjustment.
Okay.
Tebow calling for it.
Tebow gives it the thumbs down, but then Daredevil just punched him in the chest.
Springboard.
Oh.
Enziguri. Tebow is writhing in pain.
Now without a helmet, this match could have been over.
Yeah,
Luckily though, Tebow came prepared with his helmet.
she would have been concussed.
Oh, a big back elbow.
Oh, heel kick. Ooh, Daredevil really attacking the head of Tebow.
Yeah, Daredevil's no joke. We've seen him a few times. He's got a sweet entrance and no joke in there. This match brought to you by the Comics Cabinet. Check out the Comics Cabinet on all mediums, including eBay and Medium.com.
They're serious about their mediums.
Over 20 articles now on Medium.com/@thecomicscabinet. Deep dives into one of your favorite comic book characters.
Intriguing.
Daredevil hits a big knee stomp on Tebow. Tebow slow to get to his feet, but he's back up, and Daredevil's going to hit him with that, I don't even know, I want to call it the Gingersnap, but that's not accurate.
Springboard Enziguri bloodies Tebow.
Now how do we know that with that helmet on?
Well, I mean, you can surmise that with the impact.
There's that kick again. It just grabs your hand and pulls you into the kick.
Yeah, it's like it's a soul strike.
Oh, again.
It's just a devastating move to get pulled into someone's boot. Super kick!
Tebow could be in trouble here. Whoa.
Corkscrew something or other. 1, 2, kick out by Tebow.
Wow, Tebow full on stunned, barely much left on the power bar. Still manages to kick out, showing some grit.
Definitely.
Oh,
Oh, the elbow misses. Tebow rolls out of the way. Chokes. And then hits him with the spiker.
Wow.
1, 2. Kick out. Daredevil still showing he has it in him.
Tebow can't believe it. Grabbing his head. Now he's banging Daredevil's head off the canvas.
Deservedly so. Deservedly so. Oh, misses with the knee, the shin strike.
Daredevil going for a grapple. He's going to hit the whirly bird.
Yeah, he does. Tebow's left on his back for the 10, 2. Tebow kicks out.
Daredevil's going to stand this man up just to knock him right back down again.
He's showing how fast his fists are.
Tebow wisely rolling under the ropes.
Not too sure how wisely with Daredevil being there to beat him.
He is right there. He probably should have rolled just down to the floor.
Well, he's about to end up on the floor by the looks of things because Daredevil DDT'd him right to the artist on the apron.
From my understanding. Daredevil drops a knee hard right into the forehead of Tebow and then kicks him a few times for good measure, all while holding on to that arm. He loves that, eh? He kind of
manipulates that arm.
Yeah, you kind of pin the guy there so he can't move. And you get an extra bit of momentum if you pull him towards you.
Drop a good knee in his back.
Referee's at 3. Where is my money? Daredevil wants to know.
I was trying to ask. Picks Tebow up. Tebow tries to reverse but gets thrown back into the ring.
We're at the 4-star area here.
Ain't that something?
It has been quite the match. Daredevil now dropping some hard knees right into the head of Tebow.
Lunging knees. Like he brings that leg all the way back and just cranks it forward.
Yeah, he's not messing around. Like each of those knees takes 2 years off your career.
Oh, picked him up and spiked him.
He just caught him, eh?
Yeah, 2, 3. Tebow with a 3.
It looked bad for him for a little bit there.
The last few minutes, yeah, I thought for sure that Daredevil was going to take it, but
out of nowhere with that spike.
He picked him up off the ground. It was a
he actually took him off his feet.
Yeah, with one hand.
Yeah.
Madness.
That's a guy to stay away from, I think.
Yeah, you don't want to be on his bad side.
We'll keep our guys way the hell away from that guy. He's crazy.
4-star match.
Just out of nowhere ends the match like that. Took a beating though. Up next, Ricky Bang Bang McMaster is going to take on Swish Styles, another newcomer. We saw Swish take care of business with Andrew Tate and then give him a little something extra.
Yeah, let's see what happens here.
Ricky Bang Bang making his way to the ring, trying not to make the front row sick with his awful behavior and his awful appearance. Swish Styles not wasting any time, going right after him.
Yeah, no, not blaming him. Making him wait.
Yeah.
It's just unheard of.
Bell hasn't even rung yet. And already, Swish Styles is in action.
Oh!
Immediately runs across the ring and kicks him right in the face.
The boot to the bridge of the nose. Solid punches. Oh, suplex.
Swish Styles just having his way with Ricky Bang Bang McMaster in the early goings of this matchup.
Oh boy! Someone must have said something to the crowd that he did not appreciate because he had his middle fingers up.
Swish Styles giving the 2-finger salute to somebody. He definitely heard something he didn't like.
Oh, Ricky with the reversal.
Maybe it was at Ricky.
Probably.
Look at this.
What is he trying to do? Is that an abdominal stretch?
The abdominal stretch, not for very long. Swish Styles is going to head scissors his way out of that.
The fact that Swish's abdomen is larger than Ricky in general is just enough to make you question his thoughts.
Well, Ricky Bang Bang McMaster is a small man.
It's small plans.
Not just in stature. Where is my money, idiot?
He wants to know as he strikes him with forceful blows. Double axe handle from the second rope. I like the way that flowed. Oh, stands him up. Oh, bumps into him before he can pull off a maneuver. Irish whip to the corner.
There was some talk in the chat between Swish Styles and Big Dubbz. we're interested maybe in looking at some tag team action.
Interesting.
So we'll have a look at that down the line.
For them to go against the likes of the Jungle Boys would be an interesting endeavor.
That's true. Brustache, like and subscribe. Beavis and Butthead.
Oh, man.
The Bel Air Academy.
I don't know about the Bel Air Academy. They call it ringers.
You don't know who you're going to fight if you go against the Bel Air Academy.
Yeah, you could go and think you're fighting Uncle Phil and end up fighting Kratos.
Kratos. That's for you, DMT. Kratos. All of our technical difficulties this weekend, last week, and any weeks prior or forthcoming have been caused by DMT.
He's the one who did it. 2 count on Ricky Useless McJerkface.
He was at least 50% of this whole gingerbread fiasco that we've got going on. Him and Tommy. And for having me do an entire season of gingerbread-related puns and content, I hate them.
I admire some of their creativity, however, question their psychological stability.
Absolutely, that's facts.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Ricky thrown over the ropes where he belongs on the floor with the rest of the trash.
Who cares? Leave him out there, Swish. He's no good.
No, good Nick.
No,
Oh, he chases him up.
Swish doesn't want the count-out victory.
Put him through a table. Put him through a table. That's the other way. He's back in the ring.
Now, I know you at home can't see the power bar situation, but it's not very good.
Bang bangs banged up. 2. Oh my gosh, after the Macho Man elbow from the top rope, Swish only got a 2 count.
Swish is big mad. He's going to let the crowd know.
And now,
It's all well in hand, he says.
oh, face breaker.
Oh no, the bang factor.
Oh no. Oh, there you go.
Swish Styles doesn't care. Uh-oh.
Super kick!
Ricky Bang Bang McMaster with the basement super kick.
Oh boy.
Now he's going to try and, I don't know, what's he doing? Raking his eyes?
Raking his face, yeah.
Using illegal tactics.
What happens when you're a vagrant?
Unbelievable, this guy.
Oh, the jaw jacker.
Jacks the jaw. I mean, we are talking about Swish literally in, I believe, his second match. And Ricky Bang Bang now has had, I don't know, 6 or 7 matches that he's lost.
Yeah, I guess you can only. Cutter! Cutter! Stunner! Stunner! Put him on the ropes! Not that I'm supposed to have a no bias here.
Oh yeah, no bias hosting.
But you know, some people just aren't
Come on,
worth
Rep.
their energy. 1, 2. Oh my gosh, referee should have been in position for the 3 count. We need to move on to people other than, like, you know what I mean?
Swish Styles can't believe it. Ricky Bang Bang rolls out onto the floor. Swish has gone to the top rope now. And what's he got in mind?
Slam dunk as he thunder punches him from the top rope. Elbow drop.
That classic Austin elbow drop with the moving elbows as he goes up to it. Ricky Bang Bang pulls a reversal now and then slaps the man right across the face.
Like a heat check. Basement super kick by Ricky.
Swish with a couple of rights now. Swish seems unfazed. Every time Ricky Bang Bang gets a couple of moves in, Swish is like, okay.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh my god. He tried to break his neck.
Should have. You didn't have to do this pump shot. But, you know, equal opportunity and all that.
Yeah. Ricky Bang Bang McMaster elbowing his way out of a bad situation. Meanwhile, the referee's at a 6 count. Ricky Bang Bang hits the Gingersnap. That's a 7. 8. Swish gonna run it back in.
Oh no. That's great. 9. Swish in the corner to get that. He's posted up. He's chilling. 10 count. That's great. Wonderful. I mean, what are the odds of that happening? Swish Styles.
Swish dumps the man out of the ring and just leaves him there limp like a sack of garbage and then just sits and chills up on the turnbuckle till the 10.
Yep. He just had his LA night.
Throwing up whatever kind of a sign that is.
Yeah. 3.5 stars.
3.5 stars with Ricky Bang Bang. Now here we go. We got ourselves a 12K title match. Riggs versus Dr. Volcano for the last time.
With Mad Moxxi and Elvisra in his corner.
The squad.
This is deja vu. But I'd like to make mention that should Dr. Volcano lose the 12K title, that puts him up to go in contention for the next title up, which is
the QLW title.
And should the winner, the holder of that title lose it, it puts him in contention for
Me and the Boys Championship,
which is the Premier Championship. Now we have to make mention of the World Terabyte Championship, or the Only Heels title, which you can get a chance to fight for if you are a part of the Only Heels group on Facebook and you put up the most liked post of the week.
Okay. That's exactly how it goes.
Thank you.
We have our own small wrestling universe over here, and if you want to be involved, Only Heels, let us know. You'll get priority just for being in the group. We'll get you a character, we'll get you involved. You can fight Riggs.
Yeah.
You can fight Riggs.
Riggs, look at him like he's coming from the wasteland.
Riggs challenging for the 12K title here. And yes, it's just like your NXT call-up, basically. When you lose the NXT title, it's a good sign. In some cases, it's a good sign that you're coming up to the big show. It's kind of like that situation. You had the title. You had that belt. Even when you lose it, you had it, and you're moving on up.
Yeah.
So in some cases, it's not the worst. You want to get your 12K title out of the way.
Yeah.
You know, you want to jump that hurdle. You don't want to end up in limbo. Some of the guys get cold. You know, they cool off, some of these guys. And you get bumped back down to square one.
That's never good, so.
As long as your wheels are in motion forward, that's where you want to be. Look at that.
That's a beauty.
12K worth of diamonds on there.
Pretty.
Yeah, hold it up. Let everyone see the $12,000 title.
It is on the line. Not like it's any other title of any other dollar denomination anywhere else in any other kind of federation.
No, it's not even close.
Collar elbow tie up Riggs with the ripcord knee.
Now, we've seen this match a few times now. These guys know each other very well. They don't like each other. And you got to give the advantage to Dr. Volcano because he's got Mad Moxxi and he's got Elvisra out there at ringside with him.
Yep. Those are two factors in this equation that need to be processed by Riggs.
Riggs kind of a lone wolf out here.
Guillotined off the top rope.
Look at big Elvisra.
Was he like 7 foot, 240 pounds, over 300 pounds?
Oh, he's probably no less than 9 feet tall.
Oh, jeez.
And over 1,200 pounds.
Yeah, at 9 feet tall, that makes sense. Oh, the elbow drop missed by Dr. Volcano and Riggs with the attack.
Friends, if you'd like to see what we're talking about, if you're a listener, you can check it out at youtube.com/@POEZ.
Yes.
And the episodes are there.
Check the playlist for me and the boys. Guillotine on the top rope.
Riggs loves that guillotine.
Yeah, that's his thing.
Shout out to our house show viewer.
1, 2. Oh, he fell into the cover.
Thank you for not spoiling the results.
Thunder punch to the top of the cranium.
Riggs with some vicious strikes. He looks a little more, I don't know, just a little leaner
Yeah.
than his last iteration.
Something looks different about him. Oh, got slapped.
That slap kept Riggs down way too long.
It is Dr. Volcano we're talking about here.
That's true. Look at him. He's weirding out. Weirding out there in the middle of the ring. And he's going to grab Riggs, Irish whip him into the corner, and then hit him with that monkey flip.
Yep.
Look at that guy in the white shirt in the front row. He loves Dr. Volcano.
Ooh, stunning end. Oh, he blocked the mist.
Missed the mist. Riggs got an arm up, and that's what I was talking about earlier. These guys know each other. He knows that mist is coming. He knows how to block it now. You just get your shoulder up. And something Dr. Volcano punches his way out of it, and now he hits him with a Bailey to belly suplex.
He is at the end as he goes to the second rope.
Call him for this man to stand up so that he can hit him with a punch right in the side of the head off the second rope.
The force with which that hit him, spun him around. Hit him with 2 count.
Only good for 2 though. Now Riggs gonna roll out, but he's in the wrong part of town. You don't want to be stuck over there with the likes of those 2
Not
dudes.
at all. That Moxxi looking like she wants to have a piece.
We're gonna have a look at Mad Moxxi later when she defends her title versus Gingersnaps.
Flags is what you hear when we see a suspended or stalling suplex. But he gets right back up from that. Dr. Volcano suplex of his own high on the back.
Nasty looking.
Oh yeah,
Look at El Viscera. It looks like he wants to get involved.
definitely.
Riggs wants to take it back into the ring to avoid a countout. Can't win the title by countout, so that's 7. They're back in.
Yep.
Oh my God, Riggs with a big neck breaker takes Dr. V down, and as he tries to roll back up, Riggs stomps him a few times.
Oh, ducks the chop. Dr. V with the high suplex again.
Riggs is a guy with
Suplex.
nothing fancy in the arsenal.
Again.
Just blunt force trauma all through the match at all stages.
It's just happens like this. Man. This move right here, the volcanic eruption.
Nice.
Yes. You know, breaking man's back and then his face, for sure. Oh, he kicked out? How? How?
That's a move that he picked up from Mr. Miyagi.
Okay. The mist.
Doesn't miss this time, and there's the punt kick to finish it off.
I got what you need.
Dr. Volcano wins and retains the 12K title, taking on all challengers at all times. Next up for the 12K title, we're going to see a match between Big Dubbz and Mr. Mustache. One of them is going to become the new #1 contender
Just
for the 12K title. Meanwhile, Riggs moving on up to the QLW stage because he can't fight Dr. Volcano anymore for that 12K title.
Well, now we have the GCW and the King's Court for our first iteration of War Games!
Did you see that mystery partner for the King's Court? Now you can say it. Gale is back.
Oh, jeez. So we got an arrogant king and a guy who was never king but thinks he's kingly on the same team. Whatever.
Gale was very kingly and in a way kind of kick-started our Monarch madness and having a king. So to me, he's a king like in my heart, I guess.
Okay, cool. You can keep him there. Me so far, I'm waiting to see him exhibit sustained regal behavior.
Here comes the king.
Oh boy.
Look at that. We should stand up. We should stand up for the
No,
king.
we're not standing up. We'll
not-
be off camera.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Oh man, he just got a basement dropkick there. DMP from Gale.
We're going to have to figure out, we're going to have to elevate this monitor so that we can stand for the king.
I refuse to stand for him. I can't even stand that I have to comment on his behavior while he's in the ring. But here comes Itami, significantly larger size than he was at the beginning of the season. Looking like what I would consider to be a Lardassian.
I'm putting all that in the ledger, all those things you said, by the way. But yeah, Itami. 2-3 times the size he was at the start of the season because they've been feeding on the gingerbread minions, which to me really is where the story went, south.
Yeah. Yeah, the king just picked him up like he was a cruiserweight, though.
Oh my God, here comes G-Swole.
G-Swole. Oh my gosh, he's got a table, ladies and gentlemen. He's got a table. He's bringing the pine. He's bringing the lumber.
This match is crazy, and we're also, we haven't mentioned yet, DMP in this match, longest ever reigning Me and the Boys champion.
Oh my, there's a chair.
He's done it all here. He's been a tag champ, a QLW champ, a 12K champ. The only thing he hasn't held is the ladies championship.
And, well, that's probably for obvious reasons.
You'll see, he told me he had something in mind. It was,
What are those?
he told me he had a friend he wanted to bring in, and maybe not just a friend, maybe a family member.
Okay.
Where's the king headed? Unreal. The stamina, the agility.
Ah, yes. Boom, sunset bomb. Good night, King.
G-Swole swinging that chair around.
Yeah, and he's just clapping everybody that's moving.
I'm pretty sure he just hit Gale with the chair.
Twice. Tommy's hitting G-Swole with the list of moves. Gets his arm, stomps it. Oh, here comes DDB.
Look at these.
Stop the madness.
He's put a table, a kendo stick, and a stop sign in the ring.
The table count is at 2, the last I reckon, son.
Yep. Gale thrown over into the other side.
We have one more contender before we can make the official announcement, ladies and gentlemen.
I can't wait till he gets in here.
Oh, here he comes.
No, there's two more coming.
There's 2 more coming?
Yeah.
There's 2 more coming, okay.
Wow, this one and one more.
Here's the POE, ladies and gentlemen. He got right in the ring because he wanted to fight. He came here to fight, ladies and gentlemen. And he picked up that kendo stick, and he's about to crack. Oh, DMP, that's for the last week's episode. DMP seemed to take umbrage with that.
Yeah, DMP reverses it immediately. King Holden over there getting a stop sign, giving himself a little breather. And it's well earned. And now from a commentary standpoint, I realize there's an issue that me and Gale from this far away look very, very similar.
See what happened last week?
I do.
Okay.
Absolutely, I do.
Okay.
My guy has sunglasses. That's the best, easiest way to tell them apart.
Yeah.
And we do have different hats, but the hat he's wearing is a hat that I wear a lot. I don't know. But here now is Gingy C.
Which means that, ladies and gentlemen, we have officially started War Games!
It's true.
Okay.
And I'm so happy that stupid gingerbread man, that's the one specifically.
Gingy C has been a thorn in our sides. I don't, how did they get in? We still need to know who signed that contract. Is there like some mystery administrator that's working for this federation that we're not sure of and might appear next season?
DMP has hinted at there being more than meets the eye here. And there is a secret member pulling the strings.
Okay.
But obviously he's very vague. Tommy is biting Gale.
Yeah. No, that's definitely suplex. That was you. Gale just got suplexed.
that was me.
Yeah.
Tommy was biting me.
Oh, something around the way. Arm drag by GCW affiliate DMP.
I'm going to mark that down in the ledger. Tommy was biting. Oh my God, Gale with a moonsault off the top rope. It's Gingy C.
Booker Man with the spear to Tommy.
G-Cell leaned up against the table. DMP's got him.
Oh my God. Oh, reversal chop block. Oh wow.
DMP just put G-Cell through a table with a suplex. G-Cell no-sold it, got up, put him in the sleeper.
Tommy coming to save.
G-Cell wins. DMP put to sleep.
Night.
G-Cell, more than paying for himself, picks up the win here in War Games. The King's Court, ecstatic. The Gingerbread Men, the Doombreads, the GCW, the LWO, whatever you want to call them, have been defeated in this War Games match by the King's Court.
If you never see them again, it'll be too soon.
Well, we'll see. DMP and Itami fell apart on the last episode, and that's another loss for the GCW. Now let's see what happens between Gingersnaps and Mad Moxxi.
For the QLLW Championship.
That's right. Okay, we're back to the blood red ring.
Oh, Moxxi with that thunder punch. Elbow off the Irish whip reversal.
Now Gingersnaps brought this on. The first time we ever saw her, she marched down to the ring, stood face to face with Moxxi, and pointed at her title belt.
Yeah, basement DDT for her troubles.
Shout out to our house show viewer.
I resigned to closing the Terrell Effect. That is live every Saturday on ShareTheShock.ca with the song Shout Out.
Nice.
Yes. It's a good way to say all the things I bumble over for about 2-3 minutes.
It is a good one. It's exactly what it sounds like, just a shout out.
Oh, over the top rope does Moxxi go and lands right on Gingersnaps, but then the cutscene brings her back into the ring, and there's Gingersnaps is walking away from the contest.
She says it's not worth it.
Ooh.
Wow, playing possum. It was all a setup.
Moxxi gets the boxy, and it rocks her loxies.
She's going to stand right back up, though, and fling Gingersnaps back into the ring. Just a cheap tactic to get the upper hand.
Yeah.
And it didn't even work that well.
Not as effectively as it could have had she followed up with, more of an assault.
I wonder if DMP taught her that move.
Oof.
Now she's back in control, doing some work on the legs of Mad Moxxi.
Yeah, well, if it's sneaky and heinous, you can bet DMP has something to do with it.
Agreed. That's why I wrote his name down in the ledger. He's actually the first name written down in the King's ledger.
Bulldog by Mad Moxxi after the clothesline in the corner.
Gingersnaps going to wiggle her way out to the apron. And again, we saw this earlier. That's not a good place to be.
As Moxxi runs the spear through her rib cage.
Referee's got the count on. Gingersnaps slowly gets back to her feet just to get Snap suplexed back to the ground.
Stomped on.
Oh. Drop kick puts 2 feet right in her temple. It looks like she hurt her back in the process.
And almost got drop kicked herself, but narrowly avoided it.
Gingersnaps going to throw her back into the ring here.
Springboard.
Wow.
Drop kick.
2 feet right in the face. Oh, wow.
And then a knee to follow.
Nasty looking knee. Oh, the back
The
kick.
back kick! The back kick! Ladies and gentlemen, ooh, a moonsault like it was nothing.
Pop huge for the back kick, but the standing moonsault gets nothing.
Right.
Back kick! Back kick! Moonsault? Yeah.
Yeah,
That's pretty good too.
that works.
Oh, nasty.
Nap suplex.
Right on the back area of Mad Moxxi. Now Gingersnaps got her leaned up against the ropes. Moxxi reverses though, puts her over the top.
Oh, she's going to the top rope. She's seeing something. Nope, she stays on the ring floor. Oh, went for a crossbody, but missed. Kicks her in the gut and
Basement Frankensteiner?
that's what it is.
Basement Hurricanrana?
He's been doing it before the luchadors. He did it before the luchadors. He's tired of the luchadors stealing his idea. Rolling senton.
Mad Moxxi drops all of her weight right into the guts of Gingersnaps, then tries to climb the top rope. Gingersnaps punches her, but still gets hit with the double axe handle off the top rope. Now Mad Moxxi clapping her hands together, saying it's done.
Oh, kicking Gingersnaps in the ribcage. Then getting elbowed in her own.
Uh-oh, Gingersnaps with the suplex, the front suplex. She's going to go for a pin.
One kick out by Mad Moxxi.
Fairly good for a 1 count. That's Mad Moxxi in there.
Yeah, the longest reigning QLLW champion.
Absolutely.
She, to the best of my knowledge, has the quickest match. Oh! Frankensteiner reversed and the powerbomb applied. She's waiting for her signature move. Oh, what's this? Swoop! Driver! What in tarnation was that?
That was crazy, and even crazier the fact that Gingersnaps kicks out on 2. She put her up like a suplex and then finished it off as a pile driver. Just let her fall straight down.
The mist!
Wow, the mist and then the punt kick right to the temple. She's gonna go for a pin.
1, 2, 3, and that's all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, man.
Classic Mad Moxxi with a little something new.
Yeah, I'm gonna call that the Moxxi's epoxy. Because they glued to the mat after something like that.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Like, she might not like the name and we're willing to change it, but yeah.
Look at that, mean mugging the camera.
Oh, man.
Letting them know. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Moxxi's possessed.
She started a fire at the top of the
Whoa.
3-star match. Mad Moxxi takes down Gingersnaps to retain the QLLW title.
Right, we have a tables match with Tebow, Cody Harris, Fitz, Aaron Dewolfe, and Big Dubbz, who is still yet to be pinned in singles competition.
That's right. We saw a bit of a scuffle on the last.
Cutter!
Immediately.
Dubstep!
Aaron Dewolfe was able to pin Big Dubbz in a 6-man Hell in a Cell match, and Big Dubbz didn't really like that.
No, he's got that table in ready.
Came out at the end of a match with one of the gingerbread men and looked Aaron Dewolfe right in the face and said, "Don't you ever do that to me again."
Tebow threw Big Dubbz right back on the table. He brought in Cody Harris, drops Big Dubbz and puts it in. The sharpshooter, Aaron Dewolfe, watches Fitz put Fitz get Tebow into the Surrender Your Soul.
That's 2 of the most devastating moves that me and the boys wrestling happening in stereo there.
By 2 of the most dangerous submission fighters in the Federation.
2 kind of rookies getting welcomed by 2 vets.
yeah.
Surrender Your Soul and the sharpshooter.
It's funny how things work out. Oh my God, Aaron Dewolfe just threw Tebow onto the metal part of the table.
Aaron Dewolfe wants to get a piece of Big Dubbz, and I wouldn't be surprised that went both ways here as they lock up.
Now the veterans fighting the veteran, and the rookies are fighting each other. Rookies fight the sophomore. Sophomore showing the rookie what it's about. Rookie showing the veteran he got some stuff.
Whoa.
Oh!
That was close.
Oh! Cody Harris just closed my Big Dubbz out of the ring. And then drop kicks Aaron Dewolfe as he tries to hit him with the table. Right through the table.
The Wolf stands up though and hammers Cody Harris, and he goes after Big Dubbz and hits him with that psycho bomb.
Oh my gosh.
The action's intense here. Tebow and Fitz locking up. Cody Harris hammers Tebow in the back of the head and then stomps Big Dubbz.
Tebow takes Cody Harris down, then gets drop kicked by Fitz, who then boot presses Cody Harris and suplexes Big Dubbz as if he's on a streak or a tear.
Aaron Dewolfe.
Oh, Dubbz. Oh, go ahead. I can't.
There's too much action to call here. Aaron Dewolfe, though, left with no dance partner. I was going to say it's not the worst position to be in, as these guys are all beating the hell out of each other. Oh, wow.
Tebow reverses the Wolf. Oh my gosh, Fitz again with the boot press to the face of Cody Harris.
I don't think Cody Harris expected that first one. All of a sudden, there was Fitz's boot right in his mouth.
Oh, here's Fitz and Tebow. And Cody Harris. Tebow fighting off 2 men. Oh.
Tebow in there in a bad spot right now.
Surrender your soul! Surrender your soul! Oh, the Wolf had Tebow on his shoulders.
The Wolf had Tebow up. That was in a bad spot. Tebow reverses as if he were a veteran.
Oh, Fitz catches Harris. throws him to the table, gets grabbed by Dubbz. It is a melee in here, ladies and gentlemen. Harris has Fitz. Dewolfe has Tebow. Fitz reverses Harris. Dubbz reverses Dewolfe. Dewolfe's on the table. Oh, cross! Crucifix by, oh my gosh. Cody Harris just crucifixed Big Dubbz as Big Dubbz could have got his revenge.
Yeah, Big Dubbz, I think, just saved Aaron Dewolfe there. Look at that tandem offense. Tebow and Cody Harris going to work on Fitz.
Oh my gosh, and then going to work on each other.
Yeah, no friends in this match.
Cody Harris up on the shoulders is Tebow and through the table.
Wow.
It's an eliminator, ladies and gentlemen. There are 11 minutes and 10 seconds left in this match, and there are 4 contenders.
I love these 5-man table matches. Now that it's figured out wherever the problem was and they put enough tables and that glitch is dealt with, I love these.
Are we gonna find out if the announce table counts as a table? Cause Dewolfe just went psycho.
Big Dubbz hitting him with a couple of strikes as Fitz drives Cody Harris over to the table.
Oh, Cody Harris with his back to the table and gets power bombed in stereo as Big Dubbz suplexes Aaron Dewolfe and goes under the ring for another table and smacks Aaron Dewolfe with it and then puts a table in the ring. There's a lot of tables in the ring, ladies and gentlemen. The boot press by Fitz again, just showing his striking is just as satiating as his submissions. Surrender your soul. Oh, but he got reversed and he got kicked out.
Big Dubbz works his way out of it, and then hits Aaron Dewolfe with the Dubbz step, causing him to roll out of the ring. Fitz had a table lined up ready to smack Big Dubbz, but he wisely rolled out, and he's getting another table. There is so much wood and pieces of table, shards of metal and wood and debris everywhere, all over the ring.
Damn near shrapnel, ladies and gentlemen. Damn near shrapnel.
Yeah, it's becoming dangerous in there. Somebody should come with a broom.
Yeah. Oh, Dewolfe sent to the table by Fitz. Fitz grabs Dewolfe and then gives him the good old-fashioned swoop. Reverse! It gets reversed and he gets chop blocks.
Dewolfe with a match-saving reversal right there.
But gets caught by Big Dubbz, who gets caught in the gut. Oh no, oh. The stretch out, the torture back, neck breaker by Fitz, and Dubbz rolls out of the ring.
Aaron Dewolfe going after Dubbz, but he should be concerned with Fitz in this moment.
Who catches him as he enters the ring again and bumps into him, pushing him closer to the table.
They just kind of ran into each other.
Yeah.
Oh, Fitz had the right idea there, but just a bit off center with the Irish whip.
Yeah. Oh, the clothesline to the back of the head as backs out of the ring.
God.
But Fitz just got thunder punched right through the table by Big Dubbz.
Big Dubbz hit Fitz so hard in the face that he snapped back and went through the table head first.
Yeah. Now Dubbz is kicking Dewolfe.
Wow.
Dewolfe gets Dubbz on his shoulder and power slams him.
And of course, as if the story were written, we are left with Aaron Dewolfe and Big Dubbz, the final two standing. Now, these guys have had issues for a few weeks.
8 minutes and 15 seconds left in the match.
After Big Dubbz took the pinfall in that 6-man Hell in the Cell, he was none too happy. He, in the chat, called it an anomaly, but that's not how the Northern Psychopath Aaron Dewolfe sees it.
No, but the Northern Psychopath definitely sees things from his own perspective as he edges closer to that table, announce table, which he cleared off. Grabbing another table. There's something we've yet to see. We've seen them go through the ring. We haven't seen them go through the bridge ladder.
No.
But it's looking like the Northern Psychopath is having a conniption.
Yeah, he's probably trying to get a ladder out from under there, but I turned them all off.
Oh, can't find
only tables.
Oh, the Northern Psychopath has on the shoulders and he drops down. Oh,
wow. One to the back, one to the front. Big Dubbz gets rocked on the outside of the ring.
Big Dubbz again, grabbed by Aaron Dewolfe, who throws him into the stairs.
It's like two pit bulls fighting it out here.
Oh, yeah.
Dewolfe gonna grab a table, he's gonna throw it into the ring. Maybe head back into the ring himself. You want to get that set up, now's a good time.
Yeah. Right another corner.
Yeah.
Step up in the middle.
There you go. Now you got options. Big Dubbz working his way back into the ring.
Reverses. Grabs the Wolf. Reverses.
This could be a matter of who hits the move first.
It is going to be a matter of who hits the move first. And Dubbz has 2 power-ups, and the Wolf has 1. But Dubbz has the Wolf on the table, and his retribution is achieved as he spine busts him through the table.
Like Aaron Dewolfe, I guess, just ran out of gas there. They did a few reversals back and forth, but at the end, Big Dubbz left standing, going to win himself a 5-way table match. Kind of make up for the fact that Dewolfe pinned him in the Hell in the Cell, so that's kind of 1 each.
Yeah.
There's only one way to settle, 1 each.
The rubber match.
Rubber match. So that'll be coming up in the near future.
Right.
3.5 star match. Dewolfe and Big Dubbz. I like it. Here we go. The Only Heels Facebook group post of the week. Let's see who we got this week. Ross Bruce. Obviously our top contributor there. I have fond memories of Doink the Third, Ultimate Chippendale, and the new Hitman. This is obviously some sort of promotion that's doing their best to mimic the WWF, I guess, from the 80s.
Oh, would you look at that? This wasn't in the promo.
Surprise!
Championship match, Ross Bruce versus Yo Shula. Excuse me, I gotta get into my ring voice. Excuse me. Yes up. The following match is scheduled for 1 fall!
1 fall! He's gonna say all those things, and we're talking over top of him.
That's what he's saying. Doesn't really need to be heard right now, but we got this going on here.
A lot of it's probably inaccurate. It'll be inaccurate weights and inaccurate hometowns. Here comes 1/2 of the tag team champions, Ross Bruce.
Yeah. Looking dapper in his tuxedo or his suit coat and kilt.
Absolutely. His partner, Mr. Mustache, no doubt watching on from the wings. They're going to have a match later against the Lollipop World Order, DMP and Atami, and to try and defend those tag team titles.
He really cares about his partner. He'll have 9-1 pushed.
Yeah.
Just in case he has to hit that 1 cent.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going for blood.
Ross Bruce, obviously, as you saw, a top contributor to the Only Heels group, and whatever the algorithm said, he's the top contributor.
Yeah.
So he's not a top contributor, he's the top contributor, and we appreciate you so much for that, sir.
Don't let this ass beating make it look like we don't appreciate what you're doing. It's just a necessary entity to validate that I know what I'm doing. All right.
And this is another one of those situations where we've seen you guys do battle 2 or 3 times, so this will be the last time we see this, I think.
Okay.
At least 1-on-1 in this capacity.
Looks like he's performing Get to Know Me. Yeah.
How much better is this than the little Jimmy entrance?
Much. Much. Even though I drove a Jimmy, just a little Jimmy just wasn't busting.
It doesn't look right.
No.
So there's 2, and I guess it's 50-50. You get an amazing one or one that's just trash.
Yes.
There's no happy medium where you just kind of walk down to the ring like a person, fight your match, and don't worry about it.
Well, I'm ready to go, so it's just a matter of Miss Ross knowing he's about to get the community treatment.
Share the shot.
Share the shot. Share the shot.ca. Check it out for the latest of the soon to be greatest.
Do it. Do those things.
June 17th, Camp Cataract, 4317 Queen Street, Niagara Falls. Expose the North on stage. Tonight, we have the Only Heels Championship on the line. Ross Bruce versus yours truly, Dablock, in the building.
I love all this, the pomp and circumstance for the title match. I leave it in for a few, but there's just no time to do it for every match. But it is, like, it's really good. He's gonna, there's you with the belt, like, the referee's about to take the belt from you and go show it to Ross Bruce. That's cool. Like, you get that the extra little graphic of the actual title, which is nice. I really like our titles this year. I love that uniformity.
Yeah, definitely. Glad you went with that design.
Ross Bruce says, I know what it looks like. I held that title 2 weeks ago or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Maybe a month.
Could have been. I know it's been at least 3 since I've had it.
How's that shoulder?
Oh, well, I was playing slow pitch every Thursday at various fields in Welland.
He went for the spine buster there, and you reversed that.
Yes, I gave him a face breaker because I've been studying him. He reversed it and kicked me in the gut. That's okay, because I blocked that one a little bit, but I absorbed most of it with my forehead.
How's Ross Bruce's knee taste?
Well, like haggis. My knee. Oh, that's the knee that I just tweaked playing slow pitch for the replacements.
Yeah, I didn't feel good watching that, and I don't have an injury on my knee, so I don't imagine that was fun for you to watch.
No, but I got it. I had my one chance and I missed it. Oh, he's hitting me with the stairs.
He's going to work with the stairs. This is a 3X Extreme Rules match.
Well, I mean, if I were him, I'd hit me with everything I could too, so there we go. Reverse it. Throwing him into the ring. Let's get it. Let's keep it inside. Let's keep it inside for now. Walking around the ring slowly. Coming back around. Oh, missed him. Missed him again.
Ross Bruce obsessed with using the stairs.
Yeah, Bruce likes them stairs, so I'm going to introduce him to them.
Change your mind?
Yeah,
wow.
No, I just have to show my power and hit him with the block party.
Deadlifts the man, hits him with the block party, and then just throws the stairs in his face.
I don't watch that. There's no reason for me to let me just move it over there.
That's murder.
Yeah, well, that's what happens. Like, if you want to see the dark side of a bright brother, you're going to end up in some places you don't want to be.
Man just threw the steps at another man's face.
Took me to a dark place.
Then it's done.
Too. Oh, wow, this guy has some fight in him. Okay.
Only good for a 2 count, but Ross Bruce got to be concussed after that
press.
After that shot with the stairs.
Yeah. Oh, I wouldn't doubt that. For a second. That's why I'm going back for them.
Yeah.
Let me just pick them up a little bit and clap it with him. Why I just stood there and tasted his knee again? I don't know.
Ross Bruce maybe a hair quicker than you.
Well, he has a lot less mass than I do, as you can see from his mount, so I don't have his money he's asking me. But
people in the front row loving it.
Yeah. Got a good face full of my sweat as I bounce off the barricade.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, there's some more of my sweat on you. There you go.
Yeah.
All right, share the shot.ca, because I'm shocked he has this much control over me.
That one guy in the puce shirt isn't. Oh, there he goes. Now he's level.
Oh, the pea green. Yeah. He liked the fact that he just saw me kick Ross Bruce in the face. Now I'm going to pick up these stairs and get clothesline in the back.
It takes too long to pick up the weapons.
Yes, it does. But
the other guy just hits you in the animation.
Reversing things doesn't take that long, though. Well, apparently jumping over the stairs is not a good idea. Where is your money? I don't know.
Got the arms up to block that a little bit. Ross Bruce not able to get all of those headshots.
So reversal could happen. Oh, my knee hit those stairs very hard. Very, very hard.
Put a real beating on that knee.
Yeah. Oh, and he likes to use his knees. I think it's because they're exposed.
Yeah.
He's not really striking with his elbows.
He's not wearing a knee pad. He's not wearing anything. It's
No.
just knee right in the face.
Yeah.
We'll have to check out the rules.
Okay. Caught him before he could catch me. Thunderous blows. Plaques. Yeah, doing the squats while I'm
displaying dominance over Ross Bruce here in this Only Heels Championship match. Now he's got a table.
Oh, swing it, but it swung a little too late. The backswing wasn't fast enough. 5 minutes left in this match, and Bruce has decided he wants to clear out the announce table.
I want to let the roster know that those monitors are expensive, and all that's coming out of your paychecks.
Yeah. Oh, he's got the hammerlock. Oh, hammerlock sleeper.
I've never seen it from this angle before. Look at he locks those fingers. You're done.
That does not sit well with me.
God, could you imagine what that would feel like?
I don't have to imagine. I just went through it.
Oh, that's awesome.
But yeah, the barricade and the stairs and Brox. Yeah, sit down, buddy. I said I want blood.
Flush right on the face with the stairs.
Press. Oh, he hit me in the face.
Poked you right in the eyes.
I'm wearing glasses. He had to sneak past those.
It's been a pretty good match so far.
I mean, if it's a 15-minute match, you've been fighting for 10.
Yeah.
Bruce dusting off himself on me. I will stand not for any such thing. Press. Slam. Signature move. Give him upstairs. Who cares if the other ones are closer? I hit him with these ones already. I don't like consistency. Bang. Oh!
Again with that knee. Educated knees.
Oh, and then throws me into the barricade and I bounce off of the other set of stairs. Oh, good. Lucky kick to the gut.
So in this iteration, you can adjust the tendencies of the AIs.
Mm-hmm.
And for every single character, I have environmental grapple, weapon usage, weapon grapple usage. All of that stuff is cranked for every single guy.
Excellent.
So that's why we're seeing a lot more weapons when anytime we do Extreme Rules, everybody always wants to go for a weapon.
Yeah, that's insane. But like that's how it's got to be. We want action here, me and the boys wrestling.
Yeah, I want something that's going to set us apart.
Yeah.
I want the norm to be Extreme Rules.
Yeah, and he's done a good job setting the precedent. Oh, although he just did a great job breaking my neck.
Yeah, some of the guys use it a lot, but you see a guy like Bruce using old school wrestling techniques.
Where's it, the knee?
Bit of a throwback character almost to the Roddy Pipers and guys like that.
Yeah. We got the ladder, ladies and gentlemen. Yes.
Oh, wow.
Bruce just got hit with it. Let's go.
Knocks him cold. We're almost at the 3 minutes left mark of this match.
Reverse this. Oh, can't reverse it. I got my face busted off the side of the ring.
I think this was a 10-minute match. There's no way you guys have been fighting for 12 minutes. And only at 3 stars.
Oh, yeah, no. Okay, so...
That's what tipped me off. And I think singles...
Where is my money? Boy.
The block wants to know.
Alright, share the barricade with your chest and my fist with your face. Oh, that clothesline missed. Dastardly.
Back and forth matchup here. Power bars basically even. The block with a bit more damage to the head area, which is probably from those knees.
And those neck breakers.
Yeah, you've taken a few neck breakers.
Yeah.
This is a real back and forth affair here.
Yeah, I gotta reverse something or I'm gonna end up, the hammerlock. Suplex. Ooh, that's not good, ladies and gentlemen. It's not good. I gotta get out of this. Plex.
Bruce returns the favor from earlier.
It pained me to say that, but we have a precedent here, so I must maintain it.
Hits you with the caber toss.
Oh.
And the knee again. That's at least 4.
Outside the ring, yeah. Axe handle blow to the back. Bruce's health has gone back up, and mine is struggling, but I'm getting thrown back into the ring. Hopefully that gives me enough time to reset.
Minute and a half to go here.
But it does not. Bruce got kicked in his leg twice, thrice, and then punched his mouth.
Bruce staggered from a flurry of shots.
Oh, punch to the face twice. 3rd time. Charm. Reverse. Oh, knee to the face again.
Reversal after reversal here.
Oh no. 1, 2. Kick out.
If the crowd didn't start a "This is awesome" chant, they're just wrong. Because this is, in fact, awesome.
Oh, we have to end with the block party. And if my memory serves, that's the second one. 1, 2.
Ross Bruce kicks out, but a strong chance to win.
Again with the block party happening this year on August 19th.
With only 40 seconds left, the block hits another
2,
one.
3, and retains the World Terabyte Championship. I mean, every week I gotta put something up online to compete with his stuff. Every week I wonder if I'm gonna be able to do this. And this week I was able to retain. So I can proudly say, I'm still the World Terabyte Champion of Me and the Boys Wrestling. Dablock! Thank you.
Up next, we got the LWO, the Lollipop World Order, taking on Brustache in a tag team table match
Oh boy.
for the tag team title.
Tag team table match. Tag team back again.
Checked it, wrecked it, raced again. Oh my God, Ross Bruce with a massive spine buster off the hop to DMT, and he's already out there looking to get the table.
Belly to belly. Girthy belly.
Look at the size of DMT and Itami now.
Itami used to be at least the size of Mr. Mustache.
Yeah.
What is going on with him as he's picking up Mr. Mustache by his mustache again? Oh wow. Oh wow, Mr. Mustache is getting picked up by his mustache
Yeah.
repeatedly.
Oh no, the spine buster right onto the table, and again, Itami's trying to rip the mustache right off his face.
It looks like it. Oh, the stomp to the ears of Mr. Mustache.
Ross Bruce comes and saves the day with the table. Mr. Mustache in a bad way. And let's not forget that Mr. Mustache is the reason that Itami's face looks like that.
Yeah, he must have looked good.
He was forced to unmask. Mr. Mustache now got DMP in a bad spot.
Suplex!
Wow, DMP goes through the table early, and that's going to leave Itami on his own.
Wow.
In a 2-on-1 situation in this title match, Ross Bruce looks to be unconscious. I don't know what happened to him.
Mr. Mustache just threw a table in there. I don't know if that's good or bad.
Oh, Mr. Mustache nails DMP, even though he's already eliminated from
no,
this match.
he's not, ladies and
Oh,
gentlemen.
he's not
This is an
eliminated.
Iron Man match.
An Iron Man table match.
An Iron Man table match, ladies and gentlemen. The Sunset Bomb.
There goes Ross Bruce through the table now. Itami's going to even it up.
1-1.
I can't believe that's a goof on my part.
No, these two teams have been talking trash to each other for the last several weeks. One team is responsible for this complicated conundrum of cookie creations. The other one is just trying to restore some kind of semblance to this federation that used to be held by upstanding wrestlers who just came to fight. Yes.
Louder for the people in the back.
We're here to fight. Oh man. Oh, here comes the belly to belly.
That's why me and the King's Quarter, Gail G. Swole, the King, Holden Rhodes. That reminds me, you should check out HoldenRhodesCoffee.com. It's always fresh. It's never tired. Coffee with personality.
Oh, the Canadian leg sweep on the debris on the table. Oh, Ross Bruce comes in. This is 12 minutes and 15 seconds left of this match, ladies and gentlemen.
We got a long ways to go here, friends.
We got tables galore.
Look at that. Ross Bruce interrupts. It's Itami with a big DVT.
DMP throws the table in. So far, the table count is at 5. There have been 5 tables introduced to this match, and there's a potential for there to be more.
Absolutely. DMP just got nowhere to put that table because there's too many other tables everywhere. And Mr. Mustache hits him with the electric chair drop. Itami up to the top rope. What's he got in mind? He hits the, what do you call that? The lolly flop.
Lolly flop, yes. Even bigger than before, but DMP just bloodied Mr. Mustache with that back elbow.
Ross Bruce got Itami up, puts him through the table. It was 2 out of 3. That's what it was.
Okay.
Brustache puts up 2 before Tommy and DMP, 2 retained their quarantine titles.
And still!
There's the most awkward way that I could say all of that. I lost track of the 2 out of 3 falls. That's where we went wrong.
Yeah.
I didn't think there was a 15-minute. That's a lot.
It's like Iron Man match.
We're going to do that, though, at some point.
Iron Man table match?
Iron Man table match. That's sick.
Epic. 3.5 stars on this match.
Nothing going right for the GCW this week here at Bakelash. And Gingy Forever, the Defector, is going to take on Gingy Classic.
Let's get on.
Let's see what happens here. Now, Gingy Forever was in a team with Max Headroom, but almost picked up a win over DMP and Atami.
Yeah.
All their whole team and everything just fell to hell. It all went to hell.
Yep.
The main event of last week's episode. If you didn't watch it, go back and check it out.
Yeah, the cookie definitely crumbled that day.
Yeah.
DDT.
All these gingerbread men with their little white coats.
Ooh, stop to the chest. Gingy Classic is putting the work into Gingy Forever.
The wounds are so fresh that Gingy Forever's jacket still says GCW.
Oh, wow. 1, 2. As the stomping continues.
There you get a look at the anus of Gingy Forever.
Something which, is more than we expected.
Absolutely. Gingy Classic stomping away on Gingy Forever.
Yeah.
Things really not looking too good here for Gingy Forever.
Not at all. Clotheslined over the ropes. Oh, the kip up.
I think it's interesting. The GCW sent one of their own, but it could have been DDB. It could have been Adam West Batman.
Yeah.
DMP could have handled it himself, but no, you know what? Send Gingy Classic to earn his keep.
Yeah. Although the springboard stomp off the first rope onto Gingy Classic by Gingy Forever is mounting a bit of a comeback.
Oh, definitely. He's got the crowd behind him for sure. I know the entirety of our roster is cheering on Gingy Forever.
Tope Suicida just sidestepped by Gingy Forever.
We all know that he made the right call in defecting. And not just the crowd, but the roster is behind Gingy Forever. You got to cheer that little guy on for all he's worth. Plus, he's got the $1 Million Man jacket. He's a stud.
Yeah, he's definitely brave for, taking a stand against his own creations.
Oh, 100%. Now he's feeling the wrath of it as Gingy Classic kicks him hard in the face. Does that hand move that I don't like, but I'll accept it on the cement.
Yeah, makes sense. Oh, counts at 5. Oh, swinging cradle neck breaker.
That's at 6 now. Front row loving it.
Discus punch.
Bloody's the gingerbread man. Is that a possibility?
I guess he could bleed icing. Oh, his head just got Russian leg sweep onto that step.
Counts at 8.
And Gingy Classic runs back into the ring, leaving Gingy Forever standing outside. 9. Gingy Forever shakes the stunning and gets back into the ring just before the count of 10. Wow. Discus closed the punch of his own.
9 and 7/8. 9 and 7/8. Gingy Forever makes his way back into the ring and immediately goes to work on Gingy Classic.
Elbow drop on the corner.
He was in the process of getting up, almost down on one knee, and took that elbow drop right in the crown.
Not fast enough.
And we see a suplex, no, a front suplex. Smashes the face of Gingy Classic into the canvas. Gingy Forever going to stand him back up. Go after his legs. Oh no, what is this?
Oh! The cookie cutter!
Gingy Forever absolutely flattens Gingy Classic with the cookie cutter. That is a good one for the cookie cutter.
Crossbody from the top rope. And Gingy Forever and Gingy Classic are putting on just that, a classic springboard Instant curry.
Right to the side of the face and then a stomp in the gut for good measure. Then he lines him up and kicks him square in the head. Now he's setting something up.
He's definitely got something in his mind. What is it?
The ginger snap.
1, 2, the kick out.
Wow, Gingy forever can't believe it. Perfectly executed ginger snap right in the middle of the ring. Hooked the leg and everything, but Gingy Classic still able to kick out. And now reverses a punch. It's a punch of his own. Irish whip. Drops down. Leapfrog. And then a drop kick right in the mush.
1. Oh. That's all he wrote.
Only good for a 1 count. Gingy forever still got loss left in the tank.
Discus punch.
How many of those though are you going to take before your cookie crumbles?
1. Oh. Tree chop. Kick to the gut. DDT.
Gingy Classic. On fire there for a short burst. Now he's up on the top rope. What is this now?
Leg drop to the top, but the knee finds Gingy Classic from Gingy Forever.
Gingy forever tries to snap his leg off. Stomping him hard on the outside. And then there's that kick right to the chest again.
You would have thought you'd be able to go from Shrek to the Boys Federation.
Well, you got to work, you know.
Yeah, I guess.
Getting those Shrek royalties, I guess, is not paying as much as he thought. Now he drops an elbow right into the back of his twin brother, I guess.
Looks like not much difference between the two except the color. Oh, heel kick a la Booker T. 1, 2. The kick out by Gingy Classic.
Gingy Classic gonna stand up Gingy forever now and clothesline him back down to the ground. Not once, not twice. Oh wow, a pop-up drop kick brings him down for a 3rd time. Gingy Classic all fired up right now.
Gingy forever under the 1, 2 kicks out. Alright, collar elbow tie up.
Irish whip, they bang into each other in the middle of the ring.
And then the Irish whip to the corner. Gingy Classic whips Gingy forever and then moves him into the corner.
Hits him with that big missile drop kick, 2 feet right in the chest, takes him off his feet. And then the back kick.
Kick to the face by Gingy forever. Clothesline. Gingy forever clothesline Gingy Classic. Bounces off the rope and then returns a favor with a pop-up drop kick.
Now Gingy forever is the one fired up. The momentum going back and forth here like a pendulum as these 2 equally matched gingerbread men go toe-to-toe.
Cookie cut. Oh, jeez.
Ginger snap.
Ginger snaps.
2.
3.
Good for the 3 count. Gingy forever wins with the ginger snap. Now something's going on with the lights here.
What's happening here?
The boys wrestling.
What's going on?
Everything's gone to...
What the? What the? What is that?
Well, that's got to be Gingy Prime. DMP's been talking for weeks about Gingy Prime, and that's got to be him. And there he is in all of his gingerbread glory. He is an absolute monster. Okay, here we go. Merz Frazier, you asked for this. Royalty rules against the King. Merz Frazier going to try and defend the QLW Championship against the King Holden Rhodes.
Yeah, let's see how this goes.
These guys were jawing in the chat. Merz said he wanted a match. He didn't care what the stipulations were. He didn't care about none of it. And we're going to give it to him. Royalty rules for the QLW title. And here's this guy saying a bunch of inaccurate stuff.
Like, well, I mean, he was accurate about them going to visit James Owen Brown on YouTube. And, yeah, that part right there, he said check out sharetheshot.ca.
That's what I heard him say.
Yeah. Alright, all the rest of that, it's fluff.
Here we go. There's the King. The King, Holden Rhodes.
Or as I like to call him, Macho Man, the Anvil Neidhart.
Stroking that goatee, letting the front row know. Look at him having a chuckle. Undefeated, undisputed.
In the tournament, maybe. But in the whole career, I don't know. I'm pretty sure I beat him a couple times.
Well, it doesn't say I've won a few matches but lost a bunch on the back of his jacket. He wouldn't put stuff that's not true on the back of his own jacket. Undefeated, undisputed.
Yeah, why would someone with a crown overinflate their ego?
Look at the other crown. Oh, wow. Merz Frazier looking like he's all business.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what made him the champ.
That's right. We haven't seen Merz in a little bit. He's been hanging around with that title.
Champs take vacations.
Oh, definitely. He earned it. He took on Brent, took him down, messed with his head even for a couple of weeks there.
Got in there real good.
So, Merz Frazier versus Holden Rhodes. One of these men going to leave here the Quarantine League Wrestling champion. The other going to possibly get bumped up into main event status, the Mean the Boys Championship level.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
The King Holden Rhodes also still owed a title shot for winning Monarch Madness.
Arbitrary. However,
Well, Teely got a shot after he won.
this is true. This is also true.
I want to say he was the one who took down DMP.
Yep. Excuse me. Therefore, I guess if we're being fair and exercising principle,
It was either DMP or Cody Harris. I can't remember now. Referee showing the belt.
Excuse me.
The King says, yeah, that's the belt, all right. Look at the design, the prestige, and the legacy of the QLW Championship. Merz been down since day one-ish. 10-minute time limit on this match. Royalty rules. Let's go. So, there's the King with the King's crown.
Wow,
Oh
1,
my God.
2, 3. Oh my God! I just got a report from the back that Johnny Armani was celebrating or cheering on the soon coming victory. I just looked down. What the? I just looked down.
It's over. Royalty rules. You don't stand a chance against a king in royalty rules. That's all I'm saying. Merz Frazier said he didn't care about the stipulation. He wanted a piece of Holden Rhodes. And that's what happens when you cross the King.
I didn't even make a call.
That means Merz going to get bumped up into the Me and the Boys title bracket area, whatever you want to call it. And the King, Holden Rhodes, now also the QLW champion as we move into our main event.
Wow, this is insane. All right, Stroop, Brent, let's go. This is a good time to mention that Me and the Boys Wrestling is brought to you in part by 420 DNA. Check out 420dna.com.
Because if it's in you,
it should be on you.
just like it's on me and just like it's on Brent right there.
Yep.
We can also tell you to check out the Stroop. He's a hilarious comedian here, local to Niagara Falls. And if you get a chance, check him out.
Yeah. I just had the pleasure of going to his birthday party, celebrating his 50th birthday.
Yeah.
At Taps, Apps, and Laps.
Man went swimming on the stage. You never know what you're going to get with this man.
Ever. Sometimes it's magic.
Can be. Actually, it always is.
Oh, picks him up by the arm.
Wow, look at that.
Stroop a powerhouse.
Definitely. One of the more dangerous men here at Me and the Boys Wrestling. Had a history of getting screwed over by people cashing in their cash in the satchel and having the match turned into a triple threat that he would then lose. Until finally, he got his moment live at the Monarch Madness free per-view or pay-per-view, whatever you want to call it, our big live event that happened at Camp Cataract. Took down Cody Harris, won the title, and stood proud with the title in front of the projector. It was an amazing moment.
Yes, it was. Rocking that Warrior belt.
Like probably a top 5 moment for me at Me and the Boys Wrestling.
Definitely.
Overall, like that was one of the coolest things that happened to happen.
We actually had 2 people grab a title and stand in front of the projector.
Yeah, 2 moments. That's also in the top 5. Johnny Armani in a similar situation.
Yeah.
Look at the Stroop really going to work on the back of Brent, and Brent yet to put up an offensive maneuver at all.
I noticed that, and Stroop looking very good in this match. Oh, accidental blow that was avoided.
So Brent had a long run with the QLW title, ultimately lost it to Merz after Merz played about 3 weeks of head games, which moved Brent up into the me and the boys category.
Oh, bear hug narrowly escaped.
Left him #1 contender against the Stroop, but there are still a few outstanding title shots that are owed, like Holden Rhodes.
Yeah, and he just got a title too, so Lord only knows if.
Yeah.
I don't even dare say the phrase King 2 belt. Oh shoot, I said it.
The 2-belt king. It's got a nice ring to it. Rolls off the tongue.
No, it doesn't. It was bitter and left a very bad aftertaste.
Unlike HoldenRhodesCoffee.com, always fresh, never tired coffee with personality.
Yeah, that too, I guess.
Stroop drops a massive Macho Man style elbow, and then looks like he's got something in mind for Brent here.
Oh boy, he ducks under.
Oh wow.
Clothesline.
Brent puts up a bit of offense at the perfect time. Now I don't know why he would celebrate there. You're not doing good.
Not very good at all. The back body drop.
Brent with a couple of stiff rights and a kick to the gut and a forearm to the back. You don't do that to me. Please don't do that.
I don't like it when you do that to me, he says.
Sir.
Follow a slam.
Follow a slam for you, sir. Stroop, though, right back up. Brent scoops him right back up, hits him with a running power slam. Unhooks the leg, but he's too close, and it's a rope break.
Rope break saves the Stroop.
Friends, thanks so much for joining us on Bakelash. Please like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Do all those social media things. Leave us a comment if you want to be a part of the show.
Big boot from Brent. Knocks Stroop down.
Brent gonna hang out on the apron, maybe a bit. Oh no, he's okay. I was gonna say too long, but he was paying attention. Hits the Stroop with a headbutt. Stroop reverses now. What is this?
What is going? I forgot this guy even had that.
DMP with his satchel that he won from somebody, I can't remember who, at Monarch Madness.
Yeah.
He's cashing it in, and again, the Stroop has to deal with a triple threat situation that is not in his favor.
Oh, this is just ridiculous. That should be me, but I'm not gonna pull the Ziggler. Anyways,
It should have been me.
Brent with Stroop into the corner, tosses him.
I heard that Alexa Bliss is pregnant, and congratulations to her. And I saw a funny meme that, oh dear. Okay, so the AI just let us know that what I said was accurate.
Yeah.
At least I know I'm on point.
Yeah, there you go.
And but I saw a meme that announced the pregnancy, and then at the bottom it had Dolph Ziggler saying, "You shut up, Edmund."
Oh my gosh. Oh man, DMP just hit Stroop in the face with the stairs, and Brent's contesting the ref.
Yeah, it looked like, what are we doing here, ref?
Basement dropkick missed. Strike reversed.
You can't help but feel for the Stroop. All these title matches that have turned into triple threats.
Oh, and
Where right off the bat, your odds go from 50-50 down to 33.
yep, that's a significant drop, 17%.
And if you're 110% of the man that I am on my best day at 150%, then really you're only 40% of the man that I am, or whatever Scott Steiner's.
Oh, yeah. I remember.
If you know, you know.
You know? Brent's outside the ring. Stroop's getting stretched, his neck stretched. DMP just got clotheslined by Brent.
Brent picking his shot there. Just hammers DMP from behind. That's for all those gingerbread men, you son of a.
Pushes him in the corner.
Brent reverses with an elbow to the face. The Stroop is down and out on the outside, slowly making his way to his feet now.
But punched by
Stroop's had enough.
DMP.
Stroop is yelling at his kendo stick, which is not unlike the Stroop.
Where is my money, boy? Oh, wow. Oh, jeez. Stroop just twisted the DMP.
Oh. Brent hammers the Stroop out of nowhere. Now, if these guys were smart, they would team up and take care of a competitor like DMP, but here comes the Stroop effect.
Oh, wow. Brent dropped on his head. 1, 2. Oh, the kick out. DMP with the kick to the chest.
What an opportunity the Stroop had there with DMP stunned in the corner, but Brent just kicks out at 2.75.
No, here comes. Oh. Brent just saved Stroop, who struck him in the ear and ripped cord, clotheslined him. Oh, wow.
DMP with a springboard cross body at nobody in particular. Goes after Brent. Brent reverses with a kick. Stroop misses. Doesn't miss the second time. Rings the arm.
Oh, and then flips him.
Still got hold of that arm. DMP tried to chop block the knee but missed.
And gets caught in the Stroop effect, which devastates his power bar.
Stroop with another good opportunity here.
2. DMP kicks out. Stroop grabs Brent, flips him up in the air, shows him strength, and then tosses him down.
Now DMP with a massive advantage in the power bar because he let the other two guys, and to his credit, he let the other two guys fight it out and beat the hell out of each other for a good 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, Stroop not in a slouch to the whole power game, waiting. Oh, he just got sledged in his butt.
Look at that. DMP waves him on after smashing his spine with a sledgehammer, and he goes after Brent.
God, that looked like a crotch shot.
Yeah.
That was a gut shot. That was a neck shot.
DMP hitting Brent right in the taint with a sledgehammer.
Oh, DMP reversing Brent's move and hitting him with a power slam of his own.
Wow, big fella that size coming down hard on your chest like that?
Yeah, that's no good.
You don't want to take too many of those.
As he takes another one.
A bit of a sideways neck breaker. The Stroop on the outside of the ring now having himself a breather, looking for a weapon of his own.
Oh, roll up. 1, 2. Oh, wow. Ooh. That was close.
Yeah, that was a little too close for comfort. Brent hits a roll up on DMP.
And then hits the setup for. Oh, it got stopped by the Stroop.
Stroop stops DMP from hitting the 613, then rakes his back, and then stumbles right into a bear hug from Brent. But DMP's going to break it up and then hammer both men.
Oh, the basement Hurricane, a.k.a. the Frankenstein.
Stroop got bloodied.
2. Ooh, the kick out.
Brent down and out on the outside. DMP going to work on the Stroop, the freshest man in the ring here. DMP stomps the arm of the Stroop. Really going to work on that arm. Oh wow, Brent just went for a Polish hammer. Or a Canadian. Brantford hammer. St. George hammer. There you go. Tries to throw the Stroop, but he runs hard into the referee. Oh wow, gets DMP out of the picture with a big clothesline, and this is a good window here for Brent.
Oh, the Stroop could reverse it.
Definitely he could. Stuck up on that top rope. Looking for a
superplex.
That's it. DMP though managed to make his way back into the ring. Stroop rolls out. DMP going for a pin on Brent.
1, 2. Oh, the kick out.
Wow. Everybody's slow to get to their feet here, but DMP, the pressure of the men, it's Brent with whatever that was. I don't know, some kind of a takedown.
Body scissors takedown.
That's it. And a guillotine off the top rope. Stroop though hits a bulldog out of nowhere.
Oh, he calls him into the swinging neck breaker. DMP going after Stroop. Oh, Brent has DMP, but he punches him in the back. Stroop grabs Brent, spins him around, Irish whip to the corner, clothesline.
Brent down and out. DMP down and out on the outside. And it's another good window for the Stroop.
Perfect. 1, 2. Oh no! That was his last super. Now DMP has 3 supers and Brent has 2. Stroop has to fight to get 1 up. But being the boys' match shows that the next person to get a super on them is potentially the loser of this match.
Definitely. We're at that point. Everybody's taking a couple of finishing moves at this point.
Stroop with the highest health at this point. Oh man.
Not for long if you keep getting your arm busted up like that.
Oh, there it goes.
Brent gonna go to work on DMP now. Trying to take out the arms of everybody, I guess. If you got no arms, it's gonna be hard to fight. DMP reverses his way out now and starts banging Brent's head across the canvas.
This here all can be heard on the Village Global Network Thursdays at 2 p.m. Ladies and gentlemen, check us out. The Village Global Network, we make the network.
Do it. Check out the things. Have a look around on the channel, find some music, find some poetry.
Frog splash to Brent. 1, 2, DM. Oh no! DMP and new.
Stroop can't get there in time to break up the pin. DMP, after cashing in the satchel yet again, is the new Me and the Boys champion. And I don't know. It wasn't a successful night for the Gingerbread faction, the GCW, except for at the end of the main event in a 5-star greatest of all time match, they say. DMP is the new champion. I'm going to close this and come back to us so that I can tell you, friends, thanks so much for watching with us this week on this free preview. That's an FPV. It's Bakelash, which is a pun on Backlash, and I thought it was pretty clever.
It was very clever.
And as much as we hate the Gingerbread Men, it's been a heck of a ride this season with them, and I'm excited to see where it goes. So check back with us next Thursday for another exciting episode of Me and the Boys Wrestling. Please like, share, subscribe. Check out the Comics Cabinet on all mediums. Have a look around the channel. Check out some of the other playlists, and do everything that this man is about to tell you.
Magazine.sharetheshock.ca. Check it out for the latest issue. 27 and 28 is up and available for your viewing pleasure. That's right, January and February. Some issues are up right now. We are producing March and April's to show you May and June's. We're doing one every 2 months just to, spread out the content as well as make sure I have enough time to do other things. So there's that. Also, you want to check out the Terrell Effect every Saturday at 12 p.m. on sharetheshock.ca or Expose the North on YouTube. Check out Dablock Online on Twitch. You want to go to see Candid Conversations. That is on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. This week we have Ben Anthony coming on. And we got June 17th at Camp Cataract, 4317 Queen Street, Niagara Falls. Expose the North on stage. We will have the likes of Private Name, Private Number, Jelly 2 Fly, Mello Griffith, Johnny Armani. We got a star-studded cast for you, ladies and gentlemen. Come through, check it out, 4317 Queen Street, Niagara Falls, Ontario. Be there. Oh man! And we've officially announced the date for the 3rd annual Dablock Party, aka the Culture Shock Community Cookout. That is happening August 19th at a location to be announced in the near future. If you know, you know.
Do it. Do all of those things. Also, I have a song that comes out today as filming day. That's Tuesday. So it's been out for 2 days and you probably already heard it. But if you didn't, check out the song Cinderella by DUI with someone else. It's our latest release from the project. It's a dynamite song. Got to do some stuff I don't normally do. So that was exciting and it turned out really, really cool. So check it out, friends. Have a great, great week. We will see you next time. Cheers.
Music.